Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Mark Askew will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Freddie Santiago is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, Dero, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The right fielder.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hot shot to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 10 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Oh, 1 here it comes. And that misses 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2. To third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Embry, the runner at third. Buckner is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in, Travis James. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Alex Happ, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Peter Hobson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Now the pitch.
1-0.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The shortstop, John Rodriguez.
Set to get his day started, Sean Rodriguez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Embry in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Now to the plate, Danny Gutierrez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Dave Bowie. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Alex Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Grounded to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Grounded to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Rafael Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Set to get his day started, Carmen Feliciano, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Armstrong will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So stepping in, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Again a 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout. To the plate now, Alfonso Liriano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at 294, 1 home run and 7 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
One and one, here it is. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Lawrence Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Diaz in foul ground, and they can't run it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Just got a piece up the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
In there, no balls and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in once again, Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Kipnis runs. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So digging in now, Pete Armstrong. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Travis James. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they are at the top of the league in both on-base percentage and batting average. Talking with a few coaches during BP, they said that while the organization certainly stresses the need for a patient approach, it's been the players that have done an excellent job executing the plan. It's one thing to have talent. It's a whole other thing to have a group of really good hitters that are selfless enough to keep the success of the team in mind when they're at the plate. Clearly, there are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Mark Askew stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Peter Hobson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Hobson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing ball.
Rodriguez.
Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Digging in now, Dave Bowie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The pitch, number 2.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
At the plate, Alex Happ, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The center fielder, number 27. Freddie Santiago.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago. First offering on its way. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Danny Gutierrez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Danny Gutierrez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gutierrez swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Rafael Diaz.
Into the box now, Rafael Diaz. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hey. The windup and the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Carmen Feliciano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance? J.C. Embry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
J.C. Embry.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. High pop-up. Diaz waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Standing in, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 on its way. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Jesse Padilla.
The next Cub up, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First offering on its way.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
The next 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, number 24. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fastball well outside. Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
1-2, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. At the plate, Alfonso Liriano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Lawrence Gonzalez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now here's the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Brian Ham takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 8, Brian Ham.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Pete Armstrong. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Gutierrez in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now, Travis James. Now here it comes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Dave Bowie. And it's fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So here now's the pitcher, Alex Happ. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Bob Uecker is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 64, Bob Uecker.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Peter Hobson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Hobson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit on the ground to third. He's right there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready now, Danny Gutierrez. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Sean Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Sean Jackson.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he is in there.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In now, Jason Kipnis. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery.
That's the ball.
Jackson has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
At the plate, J.C. Embry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it 4-1. Some Igawa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Some Igawa.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rafael Diaz.
Rafael Diaz.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Carmen Feliciano. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Fastball swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses, ball 4.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder.
Now batting, Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Alfonso Liriano, strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
From the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Rafael Cordero takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Coming to the plate now, Lawrence Gonzalez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Soriano will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Pablo Hernandez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Ryan Buckner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here comes the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Keith Armstrong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a hard liner. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled away. Ready with the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Travis James will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Theodore Park was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. So now to the plate, Dave Bowie, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Greenberg is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 27. Ready.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Santiago. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 6-1. Tadahito Hong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tadahito Hall.
Standing in, Pablo Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here it comes. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Peter Hobson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. That's wide, 2-0. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Nope. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there, 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So coming to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Danny Gutierrez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The Cubbies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ronnie Wickert answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Ronnie Wickert.
Rafael Diaz will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at 3rd and only 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Diaz is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. Wickert hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a supplemental round selection back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Now at the plate, Carmen Feliciano, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Men on third with 2 down. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. James over to his left, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 3. Darren Scandora enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Right
striding in, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Liriano will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Buckner. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla. Liriano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They still lead it 6-3. Thomas Nicholas enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Striding in to start the ninth, Juan Soto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now back.
Into the box, Alfonso Liriano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Lorenzo Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
In there, 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Pablo Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year major league vet. And there's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. The Brewers down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. Struck him out. The Cubs go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-4 the outcome today. The Chicago Cubs rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Alex Happ earned his 5th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Thomas Nicholas hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.